Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And welcome to an earlier. Oh, what's happened here? Something's happened here. Oh my goodness, we had a bit of a problem with the Periscope. Listen. These things happen. I've lost my connection with my Periscope account there, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. These things happen when you're going live across the internet. But yeah, welcome to a slightly earlier segment of live news. I had to change the times. I've got like other bits and pieces I need to do to get on with. I've got a conference I need to be getting on with. But let's see you on the other side of this music intro. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And there's a slightly earlier news segment than usual. I've got a conference I need to be getting on with, so unfortunately, I've probably kind of what have I done to my usual subscribers? I've probably confused them with changing the times there. I do apologize for that. But my opening gambit is, guys, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here. I've just seen a notification. I've lost my connection to all my Twitter followers. But again, these things happen. They happen. Right, so the first bit of news I want to talk about, it's probably a bit of a giveaway if you look at the thumbnail art, is in regards to this gentleman here. Yes, Mustafi. Squadron Mustafi. And apparently Kevin Campbell is adamant, I repeat, that Mustafi will no longer be at Arsenal. He reckons this season. Haven't we been here before? I'm sure we've been here before with Squadron Mustafi. Well, anyway, Campbell goes on. He's speaking to the Football Insider, and he does say that that the deal is done. I think it's done, a deal from both sides. And Mustafi has taken a lot of stick in the past, yeah, and we've been one of his biggest critics here. It's difficult for the player to take, but we know that what our fans are like. If you make a mistake, the fans will be on you. If you play well, they will pat you on the back. We don't go overboard, to be honest. We try and keep it, within reason. We don't, we don't accept any personal attacks or incite racism using vulgar language against players. But anyway, Campbell goes on to say that if you have a bad game, you can suddenly be the worst thing since sliced bread. Mustafi has had a good run at Arsenal, but it's definitely coming to an end. But again, we've been there before. We've been there before. I mean, it's not. How can I say? It's not new news. It's old news. Yeah, there's stuff about him, turning down the contract, the extension to the contract. Really, Arsenal guys, what are you thinking about, man? And thank goodness he's turned it down. Man, that's something that's changed. But this is old news. We've seen it before. And the other bit of news, Ian Wright. Ian Wright. No, this is not Ian Wright. This is Hosam Aouar. Yeah, the guy that apparently Arsenal was supposed to get, but we didn't get him. Well, Ian Wright wants Arsenal to sign Hosam Aouar to help Thomas Partey. Really? Nah. I don't want Hosam Aouar. Do we need Hosam Aouar? Anyway. Ian Wright believes Mikel Arteta should continue his pursuit of Hosam Aouar to help Thomas Partey in the Arsenal midfield. Aouar was a top target for Arsenal this summer, but they didn't match Lyon's £55 million valuation, the creative midfielder, and he stayed at League One. Reports have claimed they will return for the Arsenal, the French international, who already has 4 goals and assists to his name this season, in the January transfer window, a move Wrighty is fully supportive of. Wright has been impressed by the son of Partey, but he still thinks Arsenal are crying out for a creative midfielder in the midfield, and he has named Aouar as the man who could fill the void. He goes on to say, I think that was something that was a bit of a while back now, but since Arteta has been there, I think his mentality has changed. The culture is what's doing has changed. The intensity and the way he wants to play, it's all changed. It's a new Arsenal. in what they're trying to do going forward. I do agree with his comments there, but Hosamoa, nah. Did you not see what Mohamed Anelni did? Running 60, 70 yards to close down the Man U defence. That is what I want to see of all the players. All the players have got to defend. Hosamoa. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I can't agree with that, Ian. Hosamoa. £55 million. Do we have that amount of money to buy on a player? We've seen that kind of player before. With our current number 10, Santi Cazorla, Fabregas, the one player that we have not, like, kind of, how can I say this? We haven't ever replaced Patrick Vieira. Yeah, Hosamoa, I can't go for that. I'm sorry. Let me go into the live chats and see who's here with me. Who is here with me? I've got John Wayne. Good evening, John Wayne. And he says, good evening, lads. And good evening to you as well, John Wayne. Again, I do apologise to all the Twitter followers. For some reason, I've lost the link there. I'm not sure what's happened there. But to those of you who kind of tuned in this last minute here, thank you. Thank you very much. And I've got Ashley Lee says, hey up! Power to the gooners. To the gooners. DWTT says, hello, Canon Fire TV. And hello to you, Gary. I hope you're well. I've sent you a message in the DM. Check your DM message on Twitter and send me a response as soon as you can, please. Even Alex, 160, 200k Mustafi German international. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. And I don't care whether people say, yeah, but Arteta has changed the fortunes of Xhaka and Mustafi's. Get rid of these players. Get rid of. I just ordered an Uber for Mustafi. Can you order something a bit quicker, Bronstosser? It is something a lot quicker to get him out of Arsenal. A lot quicker. An Uber, you'd be waiting all day for an Uber. God, dearie me. Mode and Aston Villa before the next international break. Aston Villa, man. Mulder, unbeaten, have the same records as we do in the Europa League. But I'm just thinking Aston Villa are currently Arsenal's kryptonite. Yes, they beat us tail end of last season. They beat us in a friendly, the beginning of this season. Listen, I know they got beaten 4-3, but they're still banging in the goals, man. Still banging in the goals. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, innit? Let's wait and see, people. John Carl Gooding, welcome back, my friend. Says, good evening, mate. Hope you are well, my friend. Bye-bye, Mustafi. Take David with you, please. And Socrates, and who else? Bellerin as well. Again, there's a few players that need to be sold, man. There's a few too many still at Arsenal, man. A few too many. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Kevin Campbell saying that he's sure that Arsenal. Listen, that's old story, man. And there was only one club that was linked to Mustafi being, getting rid of. Lazio. That's the only club. I didn't read the report. So last week, the report said there's been a few Italian clubs. No, there's only one Italian club coming in for Mustafi, and he was injured. Get rid of. Get rid of. Get as much as you can. Get rid of. And I would like him to be sold before his contract is done and dusted. Nah, get rid of, man. Horsehead Nebula. Long time. Hope you're well, my friend. Says Mustafi running that contract down so he can get a sign it on. Yeah. Nah. Sorry. We need to get some shekels for him. Get some shekels. You can't have players dictating what they want. Can't have that. Can't have players, literally running the club. And that's what's happening at Arsenal. 2 players are running Arsenal. The power has to be in the hands of the manager. Who's got the best defense in the league? Well, statistically, it's Arsenal, isn't it? Remember, was after 200, ended up at 350k. until Mustafi leaves. Don't count anything out. We resign. Listen, the assembled, man. I don't want to hear anything more about Mustafi, man. Get this guy out of our club. How is it you've got players literally dictating what they want at the club? Get them out. Out. And like I said, I'm sure that's a conversation we've had before about Mustafi. Get him out of the club, man. Get him out. Out. Stick them on eBay. Black Friday sales coming up. There's some deals to be done on Black Friday, isn't there, on eBay as well? But no, I'm serious, man. I'm just getting a little bit tired now, of seeing and hearing the likes of Mustafi still here, Socrates still here, our number 10 is still here, dictating the club. Nah, the power should always be with the manager. The manager's office should be like the powerhouse, where things get done, where things should be listened to, not the other way around. We also, Doshi, what's happening, my friend? Doshi, we also have the 5th worst attack in the league, despite our attacking quality. Who would have thought that our attack would literally have been our problem? What, 6, 7 games in, and we're kind of struggling to score the goals. I never would have thought that. But again, that's what happens when we're so reliant on Aubameyang to score the goals for us. The other players have to step up to the plate, pardon the American pun there, and start to score the goals. We can't always rely on Aubameyang to score the goals. Lacazette is clearly off form. Clearly off form. So bring on Nketiah. Start Nketiah. I don't know what's happened to Lacazette, because I just get the impression that he's always, feigning injury, looking for a fight. Lacazette, just chill yourself, man. Just chill yourself and just do your job. Just do your job. I don't know, man. Lacazette, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Lacazette. Torreira, Socrates, Mustafi, Guendouzi. A whole league, man. 700k a week. Get rid of. And I'd gladly sacrifice not seeing a player come in January transfer window if we could get rid of all these players. I would sacrifice that. Get rid of all these players there for no incomings. Don 1, 1982. How you doing? I hope you're all right, man. Hi, Alex. It's been a common thing in Arsenal for over 20 years. If they don't want to be there, get them out. Simple as that. Simple as that. But before I get into that point you've made, that's a good point as well, Don 1. When players are not performing, when your so-called headline players are not performing, should they not be dropped? If our top earners, our top performers are off form, should they not be dropped? If I've got employees and they're not literally bringing in the goods, not bringing the business, don't I have to sack them? Don't I sack them? But yeah, you're right. I get, if they don't want to be here, if they've already signaled and told the boy, actually, you know what? Thank you for offering me some more money, but I want to go at the end of my contract. Get them out now. Clearly doesn't want to be. And what I'm kind of worried about is that he's made his feelings quite clear. He doesn't want to stay at Arsenal beyond his contract. Is he going to perform? Is he going to perform for us? I've got a headache, man. Let's have a look here. I totally agree, Alex, but Arsenal are ridiculous when negotiating. Incomings and outgoings, both directions. I want to see Arsenal be ruthless. Ruthless. You don't want to play for us? Get out. You don't want to stay? Get out. You don't want to perform? Get out. I want to see some ruthlessness coming back to Arsenal. Not only with the negotiations, but with the players. If the players are not performing, if they're not delivering the goods, drop them. Period. That would send the shivers up their spines. Oh my goodness, I've got to perform. Otherwise, somebody else is behind me, and they will choose that person above me. Put the fear up these players, man. Oh dear. The manager does have the power. That's why Socrates and Ozil aren't in the EPL or Europa League. But what I'm saying is, the issue, the bit of news I've been talking about here is Mustafi. Mustafi. If you want me to go further, I'll talk about Lacazette. He's not performing. Drop these players. Sell these players. So does he really have enough power? Does he have, pardon the pun, but does he have the balls to drop the likes of Lacazette or Aubameyang when they're not performing? Does he really have that, what it takes? Does the club have what it takes? When a player says, actually, nah, I don't want to play for Arsenal beyond my contract, get rid of those players. Get rid of them. Simple as. Our attack has always been a problem. We only have one player that scores, and now he has dried up. We are in trouble. I never thought, actually, that we would have got to this point. But it's what happens when you're so reliant on one player to score the goals for you. He has papered the cracks for the last 2 seasons. Lacazette hasn't scored more than 15 goals. Actually, more than 20 goals for Arsenal. Pepe, he scored, what, 8 goals in 52 appearances? Or 51 appearances? So who else is going to step up? We need at least 3 or 4 other players. We need to spread the burden. What I see Auba's been doing for the last 2 seasons, he's been papering over the cracks for Arsenal. And so, like you said, he's dried up now. And who's going to score the goals? Who else can score the goals for Arsenal? There is a lack of cardio in the players. I think Arsenal need a rehabilitation, just running program for the whole team. They look like they can't keep the pace. Yeah, yes, they should be. They should be dropped. They should be dropped. Now, listen. Now we've got. Where was I? Sorry. Now that we appear, we've got a slightly stronger squad, a little more depth. There's a call to drop players. If Pepe's not delivering, we've got Reece Nelson. If Laka's not performing, we've got Nketiah. He's not quite there, but I'd far rather have a player running his guts out and giving that burst of energy for 80 or 90 minutes compared to a player who's going to like throw his dummy out from his pram. And that's what I'm liking too much from Lacazette. It's like, to me, it seems to be like throwing his dummy out from his pram once too many times. Always remonstrating with the referee. Lacazette, forget about that. Just concentrate on your job. Try to score goals. Try to help Auba. Arteta needs to play Auba through the middle, and whatever combination of the wide men we have on either side, play a real number 9 in the false 9 role with 5 at the back. It is too conservative. But I'm just wondering, do we have the players to play out from the back? I thought, Man United, they didn't put too much pressure on our back. Our back, was it back 3 or back 4? They didn't put too much pressure on us, but I just kind of worry. Arteta is asking players to do things that they can't do. Such fine lines. Such fine lines there. Oh, excuse me. Don Arsenal, welcome back, man. He says, is El Neni the new Emmanuel Petit? No, he isn't. Because Emmanuel Petit is Emmanuel Petit, and Mohamed El Neni is Mohamed El Neni. Nice try. Ha 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 ha. Alex, we need a striker. We've got Nketiah. We've got Nketiah. What? Who? Where? Which striker from which club? And for how much money? Amit. Oops. and a midfielder. But you tell me we need a CB. So you're telling me we need a striker, we need a midfielder, and we need another centre back. We've got another centre back. We've got William Saliba. We've got enough midfielders. We've got enough midfielders. We've got enough strikers as well. I mean, what's wrong, man? It's not good for squad harmony. And Socrates will be in the ear of Mustafi. Listen, it's not. I don't think it's Socrates. I think it's more of the O effect. More of the O effect. And I'm absolutely sure he's already in the ears of these two players there. Already. There is no competition between the players for position. That's the problem. Do you not think there's competition? I think there's probably more competition than there ever has been over the last maybe 2-3 seasons. Players have gotten so confident, so relaxed with their positions there. I think there is competition for the places. Don Juan, I think. I don't think Lacazette, Mustafi, Socrates, Kolasinac got any real offers from other clubs. The problem is Arsenal's not understanding when to cut losses and move on at the right time. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't there? And then when we've got players in, we penny pinch. We always penny pinch for players. Oh, I don't know, man. Is he really worth 20 million and £50? Pay the money. And then when it comes for us to sell the players, we can't shift them on because their wages are so high. Again, it goes back to negotiating, hardball negotiating there. But, I get the feeling like some of the players are a bit like a KSC. They just milk Arsenal for all it's worth. Just plundering the money out of Arsenal like nobody's business. David Trower, one of my moderators, says Martinelli will step up when he's back. And again, we have enough strikers. We've got enough strikers. Martinelli will be back soon. Yes, Gabriel. We had Henry, Wiltord, Kanu, Bergkamp, Lundberg, and Perez. Had so many quality players who played for the badge, who scored goals. We didn't always rely on Henry to score goals. Wiltord scored a bag full of goals. Kanu scored a bag full of goals. Bergkamp, Lundberg, Perez, all those players, they backed up Bergkamp and Henry. We're too reliant still. We're too reliant on Alba. All you get 10 goals. The quicker we sell Nketiah and get a better striker, the better for Arteta. I disagree with you. I completely disagree with you. I disagree. Well said, Prof. It's something that we all agree on. If the shirt is too heavy to wear, there is someone else to take your place. Go. Stop wasting our time and stop wasting our money as well. Alex, why is Cedric Mustafi and still a well? Cedric was given a contract by Arsenal even when he didn't really prove himself, and he came to Arsenal when he was injured from Southampton. So again, the recruiting. I do like Tierney, but when he came with a history of being injured quite a lot. And what's happened? He's been injured quite a few times at Arsenal. So it's about recruiting the right player. Looking at the players, not only his injury record, but look about his mentality. Does he have the right mentality when it comes to Arsenal? The recruiting is terrible. I'm not talking about the money side of things. The type of players that we have at Arsenal, they're just not good enough. Not good enough. Arteta is stubborn. He won't play Alba through the middle, though he knows that's the right thing to do. How do you know he knows it's the right thing to do? How do you know? Have you spoken to him? Come on, man. Let's blood some of our youth players in the team and get rid of the deadwood. Out. I agree. I agree with that. The assemble says, so was Van Persie covering the cracks also? The players say in public that they want to leave. This immediately puts the value of them down in the transfer market. Agents' tactics, yes, it is. Dirty tricks, isn't it? Like politics, dirty tricks. And what I mean is there's too much chopping and changing in the team. Pick the best 11 and make the rest compete for... All right, I got you. Yeah. Because I'm sure come Thursday when we play against Mulder and when we play against Aston Villa on Sunday, the team that played against Man United on Sunday is not going to be the same team that's going to play against Aston Villa this coming Sunday. He's going to change the team. Why, Arteta? Why? You're going to see xhaka come back in. I'm absolutely sure of it. Keep the same 11. Except for Lacazette. I say. Now, when you see one striker, one game, another the game, same up and down the pitch, the manager needs to get some balls. Yeah. I know what you mean. But I don't want to lambast Arteta because the problem starts from the top. KSE, Kroenke, all the way down. No centre backs. We need a player like Dominic Calvert-Lewin as the midfielders. I would like Jack Grealish or Tom Davies. Do you know what? I would say, Ian Wright. I liked Ian Wright. He wasn't my legend. He wasn't a legend. He wasn't like my hero or the person I really looked up to. And he wasn't the reason why I supported Arsenal because I've been supporting Arsenal at least maybe 2 decades before he arrived. But with Ian Wright, as well as scoring the goals, he had a little bit of nastiness to him. Yeah? So Auba's a little bit too nice. Lacazette is a little bit too nice. Even Bergkamp had a little bit of nastiness to him. All our players are all soft touches. All soft. Apart from maybe Gabriel, maybe Thomas Partey, but everyone else, they're just soft touches, man. Too soft. But, yeah, I don't know. Calvert-Lewin, I would say he's probably like an old-style striker. Pump the ball up and he'll header the ball into the goal. That's like an old style. I mean, nowadays, you've got strikers literally running through the channels, linking up plays, scoring left foot, right foot, header in the... But Calvert-Lewin is more of a header of the ball. Yeah, a little bit physical. I would say probably like an old-style striker. But, listen, Jack Grealish, I'll take him at Arsenal. Please like and subscribe to Cannon 40 TV. If you're new here, welcome to all Cannon 40 TV founders. I hope everyone is feeling blessed. Thank you very much. Just a few more minutes because I know literally there's like a Champions League football that started. That's why I thought, let me do this one early. And apart from that, I've got some other bits and pieces I need to be getting on with as well. A striker with a good heading ability who can play back with the goal. Nketiah is not that player. He's a different style striker. Not all strikers are the same. But what you find about Nketiah, because I know you don't like him, he's always at the right place at the right time. Equaling the under-21's England records doesn't just happen, just as a matter of fact. He's worked hard on that. And that tells you something about the quality of Eddie Nketiah. You've got to give him a chance. If you've got one striker failing, Lacazette, put in Eddie Nketiah. Period. Right, guys, just the last few before I wrap this one up. Who had a heart attack and went Arteta put... Who was it? I can't... Actually, someone said yesterday having like a heart attack, weren't they? It wasn't me. James Cyrus, my brother, I hope you are well, my friend. I agree, need a week in, a week out, a starting 11 involved. Pepe. He's got a lot to prove still, man. 8 goals in 50-odd starts is not cutting it for me. Yes, Van Persie was covering the cracks. He went on to Man United and won the league. Enough said. Yeah, good luck to him. Won't be a surprise if Arteta drop Elneny and puts in a baby xhaka. Don Arsenal, I'm absolutely sure that's what he's going to do. After all the things Elneny has done, you can bet your bottom dollar that he's going to drop him and put xhaka in. Bronze Dusser says, we actually have a massive squad. 2 players on loan and 2 not in the 25. We need to let youth get experience. It's a very young squad, average about 26 years of age. Just don't forget, we've still got Martinelli to come back. And Pablo Mari as well. What was your view in Matic looking for a penalty the other day? Should have not got a yellow card for that and screaming at the ref. And also as well, he was the one pushing Auber off the pitch, wasn't the referees, man? Yeah, I mean, I agree with that as well. He should have got a yellow card. I didn't like the way that he was pushing Auber off the pitch. Don't push it. Don't push me, man. I'll push you back. How dare you? Right, people. Last few. Nketiah is decent, but we need a plan B. But he is a plan B. He's a plan B. You might not agree with me, but he is a plan B. Big up to Robert, Alex, and Ralph. My guys, thank you, David, our moderator for today. Nketiah isn't good enough. We'll all day go for a better gun. But these are other options. These are other options we need to look at. You know, if your main striker, whether it's your Aubers, your Lackers, if they're not performing, you've got to look to drop them and give the young players a chance. Got to give them a chance. I chose this Daka or Eduardo for Laka. I did some videos on Daka. Tagliafico for Kolasinac. Zakaria for xhaka. I did a video as well. And Oa or Solos Play for Sevilla. Sounds like a lot, but this is the list. Is very attainable. Only 2 windows. Yes, it is. If Arsenal get their heads straight and get the business done, don't stop pilfering, you know, and debating over like £10. Get the deals done. But personally, I'll be happy if we got rid of 5 Deadwood members and nobody came in. I'll be happy with that personally. I'll be happy with that. He would have got okay from me. Yeah, knockout for me. I think, who are you pushing? Don't be pushing me, man. That's what I'm saying to you. If they did that to Ian Wright would have knocked them out, man. He'll knock them out. Right, guys, I'm going to call it quits now. That's it for me. Again, make sure you subscribe to Channel 4 TV, hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news. It's a short one because I've got other bits and pieces I need to be getting on with. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow. No, not back tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday. On Thursday for the post-game reaction. Arsenal versus Moda. Yes. Europa League action. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Channel 4 TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here on this channel. Shall see you later. And I should see